What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Donny Goines. If you don't know my name, I ain't working hard enough. Shout out to Karmaloop. You already know what the up it is. Let's get it. I just recently released my project 20X, presented by Rocksmith Tokyo. It's a 6-track EP, and it's something I'm very proud of as an artist, and much love to Rocksmith Tokyo because those guys are really just helping to push this thing out there. And should I answer that again? But it's on sound, so sorry. My upbringing was very typical and also very different at the same time. It's typical in the sense that, you know, I grew up in that ghetto, in that neighborhood, in that urban environment. And, you know, I come from those situations that many of you have heard of before, you know, the broken homes, the drugs, the problems, so on and so forth. But there's another side of me as well that, you know, I grew up, you know, in the Navy, and I grew up, you know, in different areas of the country, and just like really experiencing a lot of different things and people and cultures. And that's why I think I'm very well-rounded right now, not only as a person, but also as an artist. You know, everything, all of them encompass and they make who I am. So, you know, with that being said, I'm a New Yorker, I'm a sailor, you know, I'm like a 9-to-5 kind of guy, you know, I'm a criminal, all these things, you know, but at the end of the day, now I'm Donny Goines, the artist, and it is what it is. Yesterday's Tomorrow, you know, my next official album. What people don't know is that when I think of music and I think of songs and titles and everything, they all have concepts. Everything has a larger scheme, so to speak. So when I was doing Minute After Midnight, I was thinking of The Breakfast Club and then Yesterday's Tomorrow. Actually, Yesterday's Tomorrow is the end of a trilogy. And what people don't realize, they may not get until they listen to all 3 albums, is that they all have different significance. So like, Minute After Midnight, my first debut album, was meant to be dark. It was meant to be very serious in nature, whereas Minute After Midnight was dark, Breakfast Club was light. So you take those 2 albums, they're both on polar opposites of each other, and you have Yesterday's Tomorrow, which supposed to connect the both. And what it means essentially is today. You know, it means like what's going on right now. And realistically, it's a merger of the 2. So like that's where the duality comes from the album. And I think that if you don't understand me as an artist, when you hear this project, you are going to get it. You're going to say like, yo, this kid is a serious problem right now. And you labels are gonna feel stupid in a minute, you know, because I'm about to make some major things happen in a minute, independently, so you already know. Let's get it. My motivation to continue on this path, like I said again, is greatness, but I'm gonna go even deeper than that. You know, I always had visions, you know, of doing something that would impact, you know, not just myself and my immediate family and my immediate people around me, but just others. You know, when I meet people and they say something like, Donny, you know, your mixtape really has shown me that, you know, I can do this as an artist. Or, you know, I'll meet a fan and they'd be like, yo, that song that I heard got me through a certain situation. Or, you know, just the kind of things that are organic. Like, I'm very big on organics. When those kind of things happen, that's what keeps me motivated. And realistically, I say that people is my biggest motivating factor. You know, a lot of people, they come into this game thinking that, oh, they're gonna get rich and they're gonna get famous. And if you've been in this game, you know that that does not happen. Rarely it happens. You know, for the most part, you have people like myself that are just working, and we're working to survive and get by and do what we gotta do. You know, I don't try to paint pictures of illusion. I try to keep it as realistic as I can. So, you know, the realistic thing for me is just the love, and just, that's really it, man. So, yes, sir. You already know what it is. This your boy Donny Goines. If I ain't introduced myself before, I'ma do it again, mother uffer. Karmaloop TV. You already know what it is. Much love to the staff up here. Go pick up my project 20X, presented by Rocksmith Tokyo, and get at me on all the social sites. Just spell my name right, DonnyGoines. That's my shameless plug, and I'm going.